But anyways, I'm using my mom's iPhone to film this. If you're like, the quality is bad, be mad at someone else. I don't know. I don't want to lay my edges because university is beating me up and second semester started today. That's all I have to say. Like, dang, man. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to be a better student. Damn. Everyone, it's your girl Famous Lexi, aka Alexis, coming back at you with a new video. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to be serious about YouTube this year. My main goal is to do 2 videos every month. Hit that notification bell for every time I post. And yeah, we're gonna have a great year this year. Happy New Year's, by the way. And I miss Christmas, so Merry Christmas as well. As you've seen from today's title, we're talking about my first semester as a university student at Carleton U. How do I feel?
You know what? Guys, I'm about to cry.
This week is the first week back, meaning it's the start of second semester, so I thought this video was perfect timing. I also want to say shout out to Janelle because I had already filmed this video. Yeah, then I saw Janelle's and I said mine did not hit because her content is so good. I need to be like her, guys. Get friends that level you up. That's all I gotta say, okay? I also want to say that when I was leaving for Christmas break, I didn't use my sense. I didn't use my brain, and I left everything at school. Carleton and Queens, I think, are like the only schools in Ontario that have decided that they're going to shut down their campuses. So I'm home for a month, and I forgot my camera and all of my clothes in my dorm room for a month and some change. Why? I don't know. First things first I'm going to talk about is academics because it's boring, and let's just get the boring stuff out of the way, shall we? So for my first semester at Carleton, the courses that I took were Econ, which was an intro to microeconomics. Then I had a tutorial for that, of course. Then I had to take French in my program, which is Public Affairs and Policy Management, if you didn't know. You need to graduate with an intermediate French. I want you to know that through all the interviews and all of the stuff, doing research, nobody told me I had to pass with an intermediate level French for this program. Guys, I can't say bonjour, and I've been through a first semester of French, the lowest level in university. Then I had to take history, and the history course that I took was Canadian political history. And then, of course, I had to take the PAPM 101 class, or 101 class. And then I had a tutorial for that, and then I took a second-year poli-sci class, which was Canadian political institutions, and then I had a tutorial for that as well. Econ, throw it in the ditch. French, throw it up in the sun. History, I'll take you again, and I'll take you on a Starbucks date. Professor, I love you. Guys, this man, tell me if I ever spoke to him twice. It was an online asynchronous class. And if you know what asynchronous means, it means like you literally never meet the professor, and like, yeah. He sends you the little recordings for that week, you listen to it, you bang it out, that's it. And my grade in this class was finger looking good. Yeah, then PAPM, you know what, let me not speak on that because it's my program. Cool. And then poli-sci, I thought that I was doing well in that class. My grade says different. My grade does say different, so yeah. Also with the academic side comes everyone's first midterms and first exams. So let me talk about my midterms. I have to be honest with you, I didn't take any of my midterms seriously. I did not take a single midterm seriously. Why? Guys, I don't know. I just went into it like,
yo, this is gonna be a quiz, like super easy.
Poli-sci, botany. Econ, midterm, guys.
I had the struggle of my life.
It hit me like a mega bus on the highway. Yeah, that was a disrespectful midterm. Can't even cap. So when exam time came around, I said, Alexis, I'm gonna be serious. I was serious about it too, you know. I actually studied it, I did all of it. French, if you know about French, you know about French. That's all I have to say. But other than that, I was so serious about writing these papers. I really tried my best, and I think I did a pretty good job for all of my essays for exams. Like at Carleton, how I feel is like, if you email your TA and your professor and you actually try to build a good rapport with them, go to their sessions online or go to their like office hours, then when it comes to midterms and exams and you're struggling and you email them for an extension or an exemption or anything, they're gonna respect you and give it to you. But if they don't really know you and your grades don't really reflect what they see as good, then you're on your own, baby. You are on your own. But don't listen to me. I'm an art student, yeah. Those science kids, those women in STEM, I heard they're struggling. And for my PAPM final paper, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did a very, very, very big mistake. That can't be fixed, but that is a part of learning in university. That paper was so good, and I submitted the wrong one. I don't know what told me to go look on D2L recently, like last week, but I looked and I saw my grade and I said, my paper and my grade are not connecting. I pressed the paper. I submitted the wrong paper. I even tried to email the TA. I knew the grade was gonna be like, there's no way you can fix the grade or whatever, but I wanted to email the TA, because PAPM is a small program. What I heard is like, once they hear like one bad thing about you, like it kind of circles and then like you just like ruin your rep or whatever, because the program is just so small by the end of it. Like I try to email the TA to be like, hey, I submitted the wrong paper. I know you can't do anything about it, but here's the right paper just in case you want to read it. Like my fear personally is not really the grade. It's only for semester first year. So if I handed in the wrong paper, it is what it is. But my fear is like, what if the TA goes around and is like, yo, this student is da 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 da, or like tells the head professor, this student is da da da, and the program is like really small. So that was like my biggest L that I took out of all of my exams. And it was really sad because the paper was so good. But that's just one thing you need to remember. Every time you submit something online, make sure to double check. And I always double check. But I was at my wit's end. Like, I was over it. Like, I was over it. So far in first semester, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Mental health has been absolute. When I tell you that, like, I can literally sit in my room for the entire week and not leave my pod, not open my door for the entire week, I mean it. I mean it. I can literally call all of my friends right now, anybody, and they'll tell you, there will be weeks on weeks that Alexis does not leave her room. And one thing about me, if you guys remember my moving in video, my room is like a brick box that is not big. So my room, the window is just such an awkward place. Like my table's right beside it. I can't really open it or else it knocks over everything. So I usually keep it closed, and then I close my blinds because it's just too bright. So I will sit in a dark room for like weeks. Does that sound scary? It is, but I enjoy it. I only enjoy it when it's not exam season. When it's exam season, then it's scary. Literally, I will be in my room. I will not go to the cafeteria. Like, first of all, the cafeteria food is not even banging enough for me to want to get my long legs to walk there. It's not even that good. There's no incentive for me to want to go to the cafeteria because the food's not good. So I'll just stay in my room and just drink bottles of water, to the point that I hopped on the bus. I went to Walmart at Billingsbridge. If you're a Billingsbridge 10, you already know, okay? I went to Billingsbridge. I got a case of water. I sat on the bus with the case of water, and I brought it back to my room. During this exam season, like even midterms too, or just writing any papers, I realized that online education in my last 2 years of high school really stunted me. And I was talking to other people, and they were saying it too. You think, oh my gosh, whatever, you're still writing papers in online school. It's not the same. Literally, guys, for all of my papers, when I tell you that I sat at that desk, look at the computer for 5 hours and not type anything. And it just shows you that like online learning doesn't really give you the tools, or it even strips away the tools that you've been building throughout high school, throughout elementary school on how to write. And it's like you're wasting time, but you're not even trying to, or in my case, I wasn't even trying to. Like, can we even call it procrastination if I was sitting at the desk arms on the keyboard, nothing is moving. Like words, I was struggling. Shout out to my pod mates for not calling campus secured on me 5,000 times. I'd literally be sitting in my room just screaming. Like bloodshot screaming. There are times I would go up to them like after my little like week spiel of just staying in my room and be like, hey guys, so sorry for the screaming. They'd be like, Alexis, at least we know you're alive when you scream. Hey, that's their indicator. Can you guys imagine? Is that not sad? You're trying to like keep up with online school, even though it should be easier, but then sometimes you literally just get so tired of looking at a screen that you'll just like play the lecture and you'll be lying in your bed. So that is like what mental health is for me in first semester, and hopefully second semester it gets better. But yeah, so next we're gonna talk about social life. You see my movement experience, or if you haven't, I'll put it up in the cards, but that is the first part of my social life. If you watched that video, I was quite upset about where I lived, but I do love my little brick box. She's cute. But yeah, there's just so many styles of rooms that you don't always get to see. Next, I wanted to talk about my pod mates, or the people who I live with in my brick box. We get like a living space kind of like this, and then there's rooms. There's two people who live in single rooms, me and podmate number 1, and podmate number 2 and 3 live in a shared room together. One thing I do want to say though is, because I was struggling with leaving my room, I didn't get a good opportunity to talk to them first semester. Like me and podmates 1 to 3, we don't really talk that much. We don't really talk at all. But it's not because of anything. My last day before I left for Christmas break, we were even like hanging out, we were talking, so it was a really good time. They're a cute group of 3. I love them, and their friends are really cool too. But yeah, second semester, we all decided in the group chat that we're going to talk to each other more and get to know each other more. Or they already know each other really well, because they're a cute trio. That's all I have to say. Next, I want to talk about my genuine friends. I love them. The friends that I've met at Carleton University has been an amazing experience. Like, I genuinely love the people I've met, and it's crazy because I've only known them for such a short amount of time, but I feel like such a deep connection with them. It's just so crazy. The connections I've made with these guys is like, it's just different, you know? Especially because like being in university, I did have like some like fallouts from my high school friendships, like 2 of them only, and like it was disappointing because they were like, well, to me they were my close friends, but to them I guess I wasn't that close. I was like easily disposable, but it didn't even hurt because I had met these amazing people at Carleton University. One thing about my friends, one thing about the different like acquaintances that I've met, they've all been Black. And I think that's been such a positive experience. And meeting so many different types of Black people at Carleton has grown my experience and my worldview for the better. And I think that's something I really, really appreciate. I don't think I would have had such a good friend experience at any other university. I really do like Carleton, solid school. And the last thing that I want to talk about in my first semester experience is the going out piece. Like I hinted earlier on, like I really didn't go out. Like guys, I stayed in my room. But that's something we're trying to do that more second semester, like explore Ottawa as a whole. I wish my podmates were here because they be in Gatineau every weekend. And if you know one thing about Quebec, if you're 18, you could do that. So that's why they be there. They be there. I don't be there. I be in my room. I'm in my room. Sorry, but yeah, no, I just stay in my room usually, but I've been to a few gatherings, a few different things. Like the first week of Carleton, everyone was like always in the quad trying to talk to each other, trying to get to know each other. The entire campus was just in the quad at night, but ours wasn't as fun as Ottawa. Like Ottawa's quad, whoo, at night that was live. Like usually the music was kind of but the Black people, they would bring a speaker
and the girl come,
but those weren't like really like, I guess you could say parties or whatever. They're just like more of gatherings. And then after that, I didn't like really go out. And then like we went to a couple functions. They were pretty cool, they're pretty chill. And yeah, like that was kind of my experience. I wish you guys could talk to my podmates, because one thing about no, they can't see you. But that's something I really want to do for second semester. So I can't really talk on that yet. but catch me at the end of the year, I'll be able to tell you. So guys, now that I've talked about my experience with social life and with academics, I just wanted to say a couple of things. So like goals I want to achieve this year, just like get some good grades. I'm not gonna put like a letter grade on it yet because I'm still a freshman, but get some good grades. Just going out more is one thing I really want to do, like going out more, seeing places. And I'm not saying going out to party, like going out to see the city, maybe walk around Parliament, go to a cute museum, take more photos. Nobody was ever like, Alexis, smile, Alexis, pose. I was doing that for everyone, so that's something I really want to be invested in. And I also want to do a better job of documenting my life and my experience at Carleton University for you guys. This is my personal experience at Carleton. Like I said before, the people I've met and the people I currently live with have completely different experiences than me, because I personally love Carleton. Like I said, the friends I made, chef's kiss. But yeah, if you're thinking about coming to Carleton, here's just a peek into my first semester. I don't think that made sense, but all I'm trying to say is I'm trying to do better, and this was only the first semester of university, and very soon you guys are gonna be watching me talk about my last semester of university. Isn't that scary? But we just started. Let me not speed myself up. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos are coming out. But guys, I'll see you wherever I see you. Peace, love, and the Holy Ghost. I'm out.
On a Monday, yeah, ratchet bit on a runway.